Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WoW Championship Wrestling Outlaws. It is me, Ronan, and that is just simply divine.
It is me, Jackie. We know you miss listening to us. We know you miss seeing us. Getting back with this WCWO action after all that happened. With all the, we had the hardcore action. We had some action with Chavo Guerrero. We had all.
And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Thunderstorm.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Noble was able to retain the Gunslinger title in the pre-show that same night.
We talk about retaining championships. Why don't we talk about the new championships? We have new tag team championships.
The James Gang has held the WCWO Tag Team Champions before, so it's nothing new for them. But yes, they were able to take back what is so rightfully, I guess that's what they would say, so rightfully theirs. Uh-oh. They starting off the action. Hold on, wait. Is that Mac? Mac Sterling on his way out.
Heck yeah, I think we're
looking at some tag team action, man.
Looking like he's out here to say something today.
What do you think he has to say?
I don't know. We got plenty to say. We had a whole rumble of ours. We have plenty of championships he could be looking at. We have plenty of people we could be talking to. I don't know. Max Sterling, he's always got something new on his mind every single week. I'm interested in what he's got this week to say for him.
In my eyes, I don't know what you're talking about. Max Sterling doesn't do much talking. He just goes out there and puts his fist to use.
Yeah, but have you seen all the different people he's been in the ring with? All the different, the different kinds of moves we've seen him do. This man's unpredictable.
Since he's been back, yes, Max Sterling has been a Mack truck. Here, his partner. Y'all should already know who this guy is by now. Y'all should literally know this. Y'all should know this song. Got that Dominican sound. You know what I mean?
Didn't we say once that he used AI for this one?
I don't know. Somebody, hey. There you go. Cesar Cerveza. Check out the new boots.
Oh, yeah. We got the fresh shoes. Fresh colors.
And he's looking forward to sticking them straight up your. No,
this guy's the most agreeable guy I know. He's exciting. He's explosive.
Yes.
He's going to be an interesting tag team today.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cecil Cerveza teaming up with Max Sterling. It should be interesting.
I'm interested to see what kind of offense these two are going to make together. I feel like they both have like a little bit different styles. They both trained, homegrown here at WCWO, but that there's always going to be a little bit of confliction with those.
The best part about it is the WCWO is the only place that you're going to be able to see something like this. Something like this. Ruthless domination.
Oh,
Hammer, followed by Scorpion. Former WCWO Tag Team Champion.
Heck yeah, we always talk about consistency, talk about, I've said it before, I consider these two like the gatekeepers of the tag team division, right?
Yeah, but I wonder if they're aware that the James Gang has gotten their hand on gold.
Oh, I'm sure that they're aware. I'm sure that every tag team within a 5-mile radius has been aware that the James Gang.
Within a 5-mile radius, that's crazy work.
I feel like they all just like smelled it. I feel like when someone gets that tag team gold, all of a sudden it's like there's blood in the water. When a championship changes hands, that's how you know that a new era
we
started.
could team up and going after the tag team champion.
Right, but we'd have to go through these two first. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you saying that like that's a threat?
What? You think you could take on these two?
Yeah, look,
you think
just tag me in whenever you get tired, anything.
Yeah, you know what? I'll send you in for that.
Hell, I'm telling you, it could be a great match.
I'll tell him you said that.
Here we go, this tag team action right here.
Yo, good shake of the hand. Show some sportsmanship.
Okay, Mac. What do you think about Mac being so nice? Mac Sterling, that sportsmanship. I think that was good back in the day.
I think it's good. I think it's Cecil having a word with both of them. Looks like he's
Cecil doesn't care.
Cecil's calling out Hammer. Max Sterling had the good sportsmanship, recognized both of the tag teams, shook both their hands. Cecil looks like he just wants to see Hammer. He just wants to see the big guy.
No, he's not in the mood today.
It kind of looked like he looked back at Mac too. Cecil looked back at Max Sterling like, you for real? You shaking this guy's hand?
And this match is just getting started.
Cecil can, already feeling his own heat, making sure everyone else can feel it too.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling it.
You got to start off the powerhouses right here. Two guys, a lot of muscle, a lot of power.
What is Scorpion on today?
Looks like Cecil has a good grip on the lockup, but it's forced to his knees first.
I don't know if he's forced to his knees. I just believe he's playing this game.
Looks like he's trying to find some leverage.
Yeah, he's playing with Hammer. But Hammer's playing back. Now he has to rethink of something.
Maybe going for a new grip. Trying to find something a little bit more solid. Nope. Just breaks the grip early, goes for a nice solid headlock on Hammer. Trying to take the control away. Hammer's going to send him on the run.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Hammer's sitting there like a brick wall. He said, you know what? Take it.
Oh, that muscle.
And now we got another traditional lockup. See, Hammer brings it back to basics. Takes it to the traditional. Gets his own headlock now. Ooh, Cecil said Hammer on the run, but Hammer took Cecil down this time. Looks like Hammer's got the obvious strength advantage here. You know what I'm saying? Looks like Cecil might have bit off a little bit more.
Well, I would have thought that, Cecil could handle his own.
Right. I mean, Cecil did.
Look at that. Hammer showing strength with a nasty body slam.
Cecil called him
That's
out.
the best body slam I've ever seen Hammer execute. Say what you want, feel how you want to feel.
Looks like Hammer's pointing out the crowd.
Look, and another body slam. Let's do it again. Oh! See, I'm telling you, he felt good about that.
I think
Hammer
was pointing to the camera. I think he was pointing to you because he
yeah, I ain't worried about that.
He heard you say that body slam was good, and he's like, okay, that means I need to do another one. That means I'm feeling hot.
Ooh. Crowd cheering for Cecil.
Cecil's on the ground. I mean, he called for this match. He asked for Hammer to get in the ring with him here. Now Hammer is just wailing away at him on the corner. Cecil's gonna have to find some ground. But I mean, if you're Cecil right now, do you try to fight it out? Try to bring the match back, or do you just cut your losses and go for a tag?
If you're Cecil, you get jacked up like Hammer, because apparently that's the only thing that's wrong.
But does Cecil go for the tag here? Does he cut his losses?
Forget that. Fight back.
Oh, look, it's all right. Hammer's gonna tag out. Save him the embarrassment. Cecil doesn't have to run away now because Hammer tagged in his partner. So now
now we got tag team action by Hammer and Scorpion. Scorpion going for the pinfall. Of course, Cecil kicking out. There's some fight going on.
Yeah, lots of, we got Ruthless Domination. They always got that tag team action going on. But, I'm
Cecil's
interested.
got fighter. He's got that dog in him. I'm telling you, look at him.
See,
He ain't ready to give up, even though he's back in that corner.
Scorpion's got to lay in that, lay in that offense, though. He's got to show why he's here,
Cecil
right?
turning things around on Scorpion. But Scorpion playing around. Hold up. Oh! Yeah, that was a nasty chop.
Yeah, man. Scorpion's he's got to show why he's here, right? Cecil called out Hammer, of all things. Scorpion's got to feel some sort of way about that. He's going to make sure that Cecil knows how he feels about
it. Nasty.
He's like a spinning cutter almost.
You know what's crazy? Max Sterling almost didn't get a chance to wrestle in that match.
You know what? But Max Sterling would have, in my opinion, I think he would have made it. He was already out. He had 1 foot out there. He's ready for that.
Nah, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it.
Hey, his partner kicked out
he
right at
made
the
it.
2.
You know, he's getting up there in age. He probably would have took him about 10 seconds to get up there.
Max Sterling, he's desperate at that last hour. Have you seen?
Nasty snap suplex by Scorpion. You see that suplex?
Look,
that was about 1 second, about 1 millisecond. And we're not gonna talk about that, but you're right. Nasty kicks by Max Sterling.
Max Sterling in that last 0.5 seconds, he's always he's like a viper.
Oh, he's nasty. I remember he's a natural. He's a WCWO vet.
Oh, look,
For
he
real.
got the hook leg suplex this time. He's gonna try to get a cover off that. Only gets a 2 though. Oh,
okay,
Scorpion
these back-to-back pins.
So you can't turn your head. See, Max Sterling turned his head. He almost got almost got 2 counted by Scorpion.
Yo, well, he just clocked Scorpion upside the head.
Well, yeah, now he's got to keep him on the ground. Keep him on the ground. Max Sterling had a tag in his partner. Make sure that he keeps this offense up.
Yeah, and Cecil keeping Scorpion in check with those right and left hands. Now that kick to the back.
They're targeting a lot of these strikes to Scorpion's head, too.
Yeah, Scorpion's getting his ass kicked. Making that tag back in. Now Sterling back on the move.
Yo, it looks like we're about to see a double
tag.
suplex.
Oh! Nasty work.
They're not leaving any room to get outpowered, especially after earlier, Cecil Cerveza getting outpowered by Hammer, Scorpion.
Why when tag teams are in these matches and their partner is being put in one of these tag moves, why does their partner just stand there and watch it happen?
Well, because
is it so cool of a move that they're just in shock and in awe?
Well, there's a certain amount of dead time in between a tag in which someone is allowed to come into the ring, right? But the way that I see it, the referee, they have a certain amount of, leeway, a certain amount of give, right?
Well, technically, I really know what it is, but I still feel like.
Well, right after a tag, you could maybe count it as like a little bit of leeway. But there's a difference. Like if you're going to break up a pin, then the referee, depending on how much influence you have, the referee might just call you out, right? Or there might be a warning. You can get a warning from coming in too early.
Scorpion making that hot tag.
See, now there's a tag. Scorpion gets a little bit of time to come out. Cecil gets a little bit of time to come out. Get 2 fresh competitors. Get to reset the matchup. Hammer
looking like
making the most of that
brick
reset,
wall.
though. Getting a lot of this offense in. Getting some strikes.
Making that tag.
Send it right back into Scorpion. Make sure that we got some tag team action here.
Send him up. Oh, somebody go check on that, man.
It looks like Mac took a really big spill on the head.
Somebody go
Ruthless
check
Domination
on
were to just Ruthless Domination just took that one down. Hammer got some heavy offense in. They got that solid reset. They reset the play. Scorpion, comes in too. They get the solid 2-on-1, man.
Somebody go check on that, man. Oh, shoot.
Max Sterling took that one.
If he doesn't feel that right now, he's going to feel it later. I can guarantee.
You think he can get a dentist appointment before next week?
Yo. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the WCWO Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws, and that is exactly why.
And what an introduction.
You mess around and get slammed on your head right here, boy.
There's no other way to introduce WCWO than with Ruthless Domination.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That was crazy. Dang.
Look at them on the side there.
Oh, wow. Hammer just committed.
Cecil had to go pick up Mac. Tell him it's all right. They're both figuring it out.
Oh, they just you see, the WCWO was the only place you can come and get away with attempted murder.
See, maybe Cecil shouldn't have gassed himself out a little bit early, right?
Yep.
Max Sterling showed a little bit of respect to both members of Ruthless Domination. Cecil only had eyes for Hammer. Maybe if he had put a little bit more respect on Scorpion's name, then he could have taken Scorpion down a little bit of a peg. Maybe saved his partner in that last moment, because in that last moment it was a 2v1. Cecil.
All I know is I'm glad that Max Sterling is okay. His neck is intact. His head is intact.
Yeah, it's never a guarantee when you're in the ring with Ruthless Domination.
Do you want to hear anything that this guy has to say? I'm not gonna lie, he took a beating.
I mean, I didn't even.
That hardcore, but oh my gosh!
I didn't know this guy spoke. I thought he just had the other guy there to speak for him. So if Wiley doesn't speak for him, and Wiley doesn't wrestle for him, what is he there for?
You look good, man. Look at that suit, man. Look at that jacket. Look at that red, man.
I'm a little beat up. I'm just gonna take a minute to say this isn't Phoenix talking to you right now. Hey, this is straight up, down to earth, Jacob talking to you right now. All right.
Taking the fat man.
Right back at you, Bruce. I just wanted to say thank you for all of you that message me on social media, checking on my well-being. I appreciate it, and I'm humbled. Thank you. So, how many of you weren't here this past Friday night? Yeah! All right, so for those of you that weren't here, I'll kind of give you the rundown of what happened.
I don't think they care about what he has to say.
Pretty bad call on the gut place right here, and they penetrated my elbows pretty deep. I was in the hospital for about 6 hours. I've got 9 stitches in my left elbow. I've got 6 in my right. And the doctors, they ran some more tests because my forearms were feeling a little funny. And they said that I've got extensive nerve damage in my elbow. And the only reason I'm out here is the doctors. They said that
Oh, look at that.
I guess he's awesome.
you know, after over 3.5 years of doing this, I've got to retire already. You know, I'm not looking for sympathy or your pity, but damn it, at least I get to retire as territory king.
No, what's going on?
So if this is the end, thank you for the past 3.5 years of support, and I'll see you guys around.
Zach Nova.
Personally, I think it. I know everybody in the back thinks you're a jackass, but you're too young in your career to be walking away like this. I'm not going to let you do it. I know these people don't want you to do it. I think you still got what it takes. You know, I've wrestled you. You're a great worker. I can't let you walk away like this. Come on.
Okay.
Yo, you might want to look around, Zach.
Ooh. Oh no. Once a backstabber, always a backstabber.
For the past 3.5 years, you morons haven't shown me support at all. You want to message me on social media acting like you
They're
care
never
about
gonna
my
trust
life?
this guy again.
Kyle was perfectly fine.
Yo.
They are healing. I am out of commission, but I'll be back very soon, and I will be defending this championship.
The old title drop catfish. Zach Nova.
Dang.
Zach Nova came in, fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Oh wow. Zach Nova can't even go anywhere. Here comes Pogo.
Yeah, Zach Nova's got his match tonight. Referee is already out, and his opponent's making his way to the ring now.
Formidable opponent at that.
See, it looks like I would call it a conspiracy, if you will, right? Against Zach Nova here at WCWO. We got this guy right here behind me, Phoenix, and this guy in the ring right here, Pogo, and we got Juan Sanchez, all in the ring, same, you know, within moments of each other, and we got Zach Nova on the ground, right?
Yeah.
We got now. If you ask me, that sounds like there's a little bit of a plot to keep Zach Nova down.
It definitely does seem that way.
Pogo doing a little bit of dance in the ring. Look, he's looking a little bit extra confident today.
Okay.
Maybe
Zach Nova obviously is probably not in the right.
I thought Zach was about to
Ooh.
inherit Mike Noble's nickname.
That would be messed up.
Oh, Pogo doesn't want to hear it. He's like,
Yeah,
no,
he's trying
this is
to
my moment.
quiet down the
This
crowd.
is my moment. Quiet down.
Pogo finding a way to keep Zach Nova. Oh. Okay.
Oh, Zach Nova's fighting back, fighting
Yeah, he's trying to do something.
this uphill battle. He's got a and the eye rake. The referee just points a finger, and he's gonna get choked against the ring right now. Man, this is what I was talking about with the conspiracy, right? If it takes the village to raise a child, it takes the village to abuse one. Right now, Mike Nova is just kind of just the victim of the system right now.
Yeah, Zach Nova
Look at
is
that.
definitely.
Pogo
Not in
just
a
gets
good
his
place.
options of weapons to use here.
Someone help No.
Oh, and he gets another one. He gets
no.
the other one. Juan Sanchez got one, Pogo got the other. The referee just chooses to look the other way over a teddy bear.
Yeah, Nova's going to have a problem.
The referee says, no, the teddy bear is so much of a weapon, we can't let you use it. He tosses it to the side, and the referee decides to turn a blind eye to this injustice that's happening to Zach Nova right now.
Go for the cover.
And he's still kicking
out
out.
at 2. Yeah, 2.
Look at this poor boy right now. Zach Nova is
First
out here.
pinfall,
He
he
will
kicked
not
out at 2.
let it be him. Zach Nova says,
Another 2 count.
I will not be a victim of the system. I won't do it. Zach
Yeah,
Nova,
but you can't say that when you've already become a victim of the system.
oh, he's getting his eye. Look at this. The referee is just letting all this happen. Take some action here. We need to get some.
What if Pogo went for the 619? Crazy work.
You know what? It'd be.
Instead,
look,
he's
look,
breaking
look at
the
this.
eyes of Zach Nova.
What? And she's counting to 4, as if he's just choking him on the ring, as if that's all he's doing.
Yeah, what are good refs for?
Yeah. What are good refs for if they don't get hired somewhere else? I guess we need to get the greatest of the greatest here.
You
at
go on
WCWO.
Indeed and look up sports entertainment referees.
You know what? I bet that Pogo trained this referee himself.
Oh,
He's
man.
been here. He's been here long enough for it.
She's got rope in her pocket. Nova. Oh, throwing.
You got an arm
Pogo
drag
right
here.
over.
Oh,
Drop kick.
Nova's gonna try to make something happen here. He's gonna try to turn
yeah, he's making it happen.
something out of nothing.
Pogo kicking out at 2 after that drop kick.
What is it? What is it that
My mom would've
what is
kicked
that
out of
Reggie
that
always
drop
says?
kick.
Zach Nova right now is trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's what he says. That's what he's trying to do right now.
I think that's who does say that.
Or maybe it's not Reggie. Maybe it's
Brock Lesnar or The Undertaker.
Well, Nova's trying to make it happen. Something out of nothing. He's trying to.
Oh,
Look, this is a headbutt.
ouch.
We never see Pogo. Like I said, unpredictable offense. You never know what's gonna come after him. Basically got a walking armory behind him too. Robes, teddy bears galore.
Throwing Zach Nova back into the ring.
Nova's trying to find his feet, trying to find out which way is up.
I mean, probably just to stand.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't even know where he's at right now.
Pogo's just
That
taking
famous
a bite out of it. Referee, come on. Nova has lost his eyes. He's lost a chunk of his flesh. He's lost, both of the family jewels. He is being robbed for everything he is worth right now.
Ooh.
This company won't let him have anything. They won't even let him have the shirt on his back. Oh! They might let him have a.
Oh, Pogo kicking out at 2
He can't
after
even have
that.
a roll up here.
He almost
And Pogo's
did.
still back on top of him.
You gotta give him
Pogo
his
almost let
credit.
him have that win. I can't believe it. Pogo was
Crowd going
fighting
crazy
for it,
for
but-
Nova.
I think what we need is more of those impossible level of pins right here. I mean, if he can. Oh,
Ooh.
I was about to say maybe if he can catch Pogo tripping like he was last time, catch him slacking like last time. But I don't. I think Pogo's looking to end it. He's got these signature
Ooh.
knees up here on. I don't know. I think that if there's one thing that you can count on for Pogo is that you can count on him to be unpredictable. You can count on him not to count on him.
You can count on those knees and you can count on those elbows.
Oh yeah. But you can't. But you know what you can't count on? You can't count the elbows. You can count on them. But you can't count them. Is it 3, 4? Is there gonna be 4? Is there gonna be 5? Are we gonna go for 5? No, we're not gonna go for 5. It's gonna be a 4 kind of day today. You know, I once saw like an 8 kind of day.
That's crazy.
You don't want to see Pogo on a 10.
Oh no.
When Pogo's on a 10, it just doesn't stop. He just keeps going until they just give up, or they'll roll up. They'll roll out of the ring sometimes, and then he'll just go out on the outside of the ring and just still keep dropping him.
It almost sounded like they were cheering for Pogo.
Oh, I think
you're grabbing that broom
why do we have a broom over there?
for Pogo.
Oh. Nova gets out of the way. Another one of those roll-ups. Can we keep it?
Wow!
Oh, he keeps
Zach
the leverage
able
this
to
time.
Get the win.
He got it last time. Pogo was barely able to keep his footing,
In
but he was able to
fashion.
react fast last time. This time, it came out of nowhere, and like there was just that awkward silence in the middle of the pin because you just almost don't see it happen.
Yo.
3 seconds passes by like a .5.
Yeah, Pogo wasn't ready for that. What does he need?
He needs his emotional support teddy bear.
I thought he was going
Kicking
to
the-
elbow.
Kicking the do the Ric Flair elbow drop, just throw it down the ring, just do a little strut, drop it off
He
the
spared the
bear.
teddy bear.
That's the match I want to see. When are we gonna get Pogo versus his bear?
I don't think you're ready for that.
Yo,
That's one of those main event matches.
You know, I've seen the bear do the Canadian driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a victory for Zach Nova.
What, you laughing at me like it's not true? I
Because
saw
I've
it.
seen it. I've seen it.
It's gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, are we enjoying the show so far? Wonderful, because it is far from over. Now again, back to Thunderstorm. We have some new tag team champions in the James game, and you can expect to see them in action later. But one half of the tag team that took those belts will be in action later on tonight as well. But we have something a little different for you guys. Are you ready? Make some noise. Always ready. The following contest is a tag team match, and it is set for one all. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
That tag team line seems to be getting a bit longer.
Bro, I feel like we're kind of getting some competitive fervor in the tag team division. I feel like every few weeks we just get some new blood. We get some new people, willing to dip their toes in, willing to trying to find the blood in the water, find the solution to the puzzle. David Light, right here, looks like he's got it. David Light has an answer for everything. Generally, it comes in the form of Febreze, making things clean. The most OCD dude I know. He's obsessive. He can't handle when things aren't clean. He can't handle when things don't smell right. He can't handle when he can't handle when he loses a match. He can't not even when his uniform doesn't look right.
Be like
This
that.
guy's a perfectionist right here.
Be like that. And his partner.
How you feel about this guy right here? I don't have words for him. I need you to talk about it. I don't have words for a guy like this.
He's a very great wrestler.
Great.
But a horrible friend. You see what he constantly does to Zach Nova?
You know what? I'll give you that.
For
I'll give
no
you that.
reason
I'll give you that.
at all.
See, one would maybe say that to be a great wrestler, you might have to be a decent kind of person, maybe sell some tickets. Look at this crowd right here. No one wants to see this guy. We just want to see this guy get beat up. We don't even want to see him. We don't want to see him show up. We don't want to see his face. He just kind of forces his way in here. Makes us look at him.
Whether you like him or not, he's an asset.
Definition of love to hate him. There we go.
Okay.
Finally, a little taste
Okay.
to the other side. This is the, you know what? If Juan Sanchez, if you love to hate Juan Sanchez, you hate to love Timmy Jackson. Even it might be too loud, it might be at the wrong time, at the wrong place, but this guy right here is always bringing the good energy. He is 100% good vibes. He is 100% moving.
Yo, imagine not feeling like dancing, and it's just like
I feel like I'm always feeling like this.
you do.
Yeah, you know what? I'd get up and dance right now if, you know what I'm saying, if it was just,
If
you
it
know,
was
so
worth
cold
it.
in here, and, you know, the suit's chafing,
The dark web, you know, all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
you know, it's just, you know, the economy. Yo, you see, I would dance, but Andre's got it covered for me.
Andre,
Look at that.
Stray.
Look at him. He is strutting, bro.
I think David Lights is hating on Andre Strays right now.
Ooh.
Look at those dance moves. Juan wants to dance. David Light wants to dance. Lights out.
You know what? I love the way that Andre Stray brushes off the haters. Where David Light, he just sits and yells. He gets so upset. He's so mad. Andre Stray, he doesn't even deal with it.
Good point.
Juan Sanchez, he just likes to instigate.
That's Juan for you.
That's why he comes out when it's not his time.
Weighed in at a combined weight of 745 pounds, they are 2 pounds, Timmy Jackson, pound, Andre Stray, the Diva, the Love Stray.
Do you hear how much collective that was?
Yeah, that was crazy. There's a stray dog outside. Just trying to figure out who that belonged to. What is Juan Sanchez
Trying to make
talking about?
They're playing rock paper scissors figure who starts out in the ring.
Okay, well, classic.
If I'm David Light, I don't want either of them to start. I think, you know, they said 750 combined weight. You got 300 on one
Right.
side, 300 on the other side. Either way, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place at this point.
Andre starting this out with David Light. Circling around.
David Light can't spend the whole match with his ears covered. He's got
No,
to
he can't
gotta
block
get those
him out.
hands up at some point. I don't. David-
David taking him for a joke, of course.
Maybe he's got the technique, maybe
Oh.
not for the right guy. I think Andre Stray is telling him, you know what? If you want, we'll give you one more shot at that.
Play around a little bit. What is wrong with this dude?
Yo, I thought he might be able to get him up. I've seen him bench press something, but maybe not that much.
No way. Come on, David Light. You're going to hurt yourself. David Light's trying to go for the
You know what?
backs.
He needs his weight belt.
It's creatine pre-workout.
Look, he's
Andre
reaching for
Stray's
the
German.
Oh! He just chucked across the ring. David Light says, "All right, Juan Sanchez, it's your turn. I'm good."
Making that tag.
Gosh, he just got chucked across the ring, dude. He was a lawn dart.
No, Juan Sanchez has already been able to beat Andre.
Ooh! Ooh, this goes for Tim Jackson. Tim Jackson's catching
They look the
strays, though.
same. What
It
can
doesn't-
I say?
It doesn't matter if it's Juan Sanchez or if it's Reggie. Tim Jackson is always going to catch strays.
Making that tag. What is wrong with Juan Sanchez?
Maybe he was trying to instigate him. Maybe he was trying to. Maybe this was part of his plan, but I don't think this part was part of Juan's plan.
Ooh!
You see the way he just
Yeah,
got spun in the air,
that was
bro?
personal.
Juan Sanchez got whiplash.
Juan
with him hitting
Sanchez
the
must have
ground.
took food away from Tim Jackson because a body slam like that.
Yo, Andre said one more. He disrespected
No,
you.
don't
Put
body
one
slam
more
him.
on his name. Put one more.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The crowd loves their
Oh!
crowd loves their
Somebody
body
check
slams
on that
today.
man.
Now we got double the too loud too. It is quadruple loud. It is too loud.
It was loud.
It was already too loud. And then they added Andre Stray.
Oh.
Oh! Juan Sanchez's back is taking the worst of it today.
Tim Jackson playing around. Oh, no.
Oh! Maybe he spends a little bit too much time
Too much.
trying to taunt David Light. He saw Juan Sanchez, you know, talking loud, decided that it was his turn, and then obviously didn't learn the lesson he tried to teach to Juan Sanchez.
Juan making that tag. Now they're just stomping Tim Jackson. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, Andre Stray ain't like Tim Jackson. He'll get right back in there. He'll punch back. Tim will ask for the tag. Andre will just get in there. He ain't dealing with no BS. Mama didn't raise no mess. Oh, David Light though, trying to end his job.
Definitely something going on with him.
You see those strikes? He just took a right straight to Tim Jackson. Puts himself all the way up, brings the knee all the way down, a full 180 arc from top to bottom, bringing it right back down on Tim Jackson's face.
Andre looking to fire things up.
Ooh!
Okay. Spinning back kick failed.
Able to catch it.
Tim Jackson catch it. Oh, he caught it with a clothesline. Threw him down. Hold up. Oh, making the tag.
Double tag, fresh partners.
Oh, clothesline by Andre. Ooh, one,
Oh.
two, ooh.
Look at it.
Couple of left hand swing around.
Moving
Hold
all the
up,
way
wait
around
a
the
minute.
ring.
Oh, damn.
And he sends him sailing, too, with that right hand.
Juan Sanchez getting just thrown like
He's
a
just going
rag
back
doll.
and forth. Ooh.
Ugh.
Left and right and left and right. And Andre's just, ooh. Was sending just all that weight flying, but set himself up with David Light.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you see that? Hidari caught Juan Sanchez like he was a toothpick.
Oh, David tried to
no.
get some of the rope, but
Oh,
yeah, they're both going down.
Double world strongest slam. Oh, man.
Tim Jackson just rolled him out of the ring. He said, we only need one of them to get a pin.
Oh, this is bad.
Only
What
takes
are they
one
doing?
opponent to win.
What are they doing? That's 700 some
However-
pounds. Come here. Hold up. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Tim Jackson lets it to Andre Stray to finish that one out.
Oh,
show his
man.
power.
I would hate to be in that predicament.
I would. You know who I'd love to be? I'd love to be Juan Sanchez's chiropractor. I bet he gets so much money.
Yeah, that's if he even goes.
You're right. There has to be something to salvage, I guess.
Oh, man. Just getting kicked out of the ring like trash.
Just pushed out.
No, he got kicked out. He literally got kicked out of the ring.
Yeah. I don't know if the tag team division can contain these two right now. Look at that. Oh, it looks like See, you want to know the best part about Andre Strick coming back? Tim
What's
Jackson's
up?
really found his groove here. We haven't seen a lot of these, haven't had as much dance party in the middle of the ring per se, but they're making the whole match a dance party. And the best part is that when they pick up dubs, the dance party don't stop when the match is done. Because then the music plays, and then it's just permanent dance party all the way home.
Certainly dancing around these obstacles, I'll tell you that.
Great to see both of these guys picking up some steam, putting some positivity around. Lord knows we need it. We got some, like I said, there's a conspiracy going around. Corrupt WCWO, you heard it here first. They're going for Zach Nova. They're coming for you next.
Yeah, right. Conspiracy theories. You know what? I have a conspiracy theory.
What's your theory?
Kobe Bryant's still alive.
But we're looking to the future. Don't forget we have shows here every Friday, same time, same place. But next Saturday, after Valentine's Day, we're going to be in Lebanon, Indiana for the Heartbreak Hangover. It's going to be a really special show. So if you don't have tickets already, consider getting those and coming out and checking
You don't think
us
so?
out. The shows are
No comment?
always but you guys are ready for some more right here, right now, right? The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
Yo, it's been a lot of tag team action. Mike Noble.
Yeah, it's been non-stop tag team action here. We've had this a third one.
Gunslinger champion. Accompanied by TJ.
Look at this guy presenting the gold.
Yo, he's got a haircut. Mike Noble was able to get a haircut.
You know, I don't think Mike Noble's ever came out to his entrance music without talking some sort of loud. I feel like every time the camera looks at Mike Noble, he's always got something to say. He's always saying something to somebody. He can't just step out, say hi to the crowd, wave a little bit, maybe shake some hands. Nah, he's always got to, put that gold in people's face. He's always got, you know what I'm saying? He's always got something to say. Maybe we don't always want to hear Mike Noble. Maybe we want to see it.
Mike Noble is looking to leave his name in the cement.
Yeah.
Somewhere somebody can read it. And I respect that. Uh-oh. Highlight reel. Ooh.
You know what? We got some people right here. This right here, this is somebody who could put Mike Noble in the dirt instead of the cement. How about that? This is someone
You know
looking
what? Just being in high spirits could be right. Just losing the WCWO Tag Team Champions and just to show up today and still be in high energy.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the best way to come out of a loss with some positive energy. You come out of it, you're not feeling all that, you're not feeling all that high, you're not feeling all that great. But you know what you got to do? You got to keep working at it. Because if you just sit and mope, then there isn't a tomorrow, right? Highlight reel knows that the reel always got to keep going. The highlight isn't sitting at home. The highlight isn't, bawling and crying.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Damon and TJ Powers from Jersey City, New Jersey. He is the WCWO Gunslinger Champion, Mr.
What do you think about this one-on-one action between Damon Rill and Mike Noble?
You know what? You're right. You know what?
To be honest, I thought that
I thought we were about to
Damon
see
Rill
some-
was about to fight with the manager, Mike Noble.
Yeah, TJ. Oh, you know what? He just might. He just still might. See, look, he went. That was the first thing he went to. The first thing he went to was TJ. He had no interest in Mike Noble at all. He went.
Slight distraction for Damon Rill.
We'll call it slight. Oh, slides under.
Hold up.
Oh, big fly-in. One half of the highlight reel. You know the best part about the highlight reel is that it's full of highlights. Even if you get one half of it, you got nothing but highlights. You don't need plot.
No.
You just need power. You just
Spinning
need
slam
excellence.
by Damon Rill. Going up. Springboard.
Another one.
Moonsault.
Look
Oh,
at that.
wow.
He's looking to put some championship gold on his waist this week.
Mike Noble kicking out
He
at
said,
2.
I lost some gold last week, so I'm going to get me some gold this week. That's how it works.
Yo, he took that springboard moonsault right out of Mike Noble's textbook. Ooh.
Laying the smackdown with some of these chops, too. Oh, ooh.
Yo, Mike Noble is so good, he needs 2 managers.
Only thing I'd be worrying about with Damon right now is, maybe he's coming off a little bit too hot right now.
Ooh.
This ain't a tag team match. He doesn't have anybody nobody to preserve his steam for him. Mike Noble gets a
Damon Rill kicking out at 2.
See, but that's Mike Noble's first pin, and he got a 2 count. That's not always a good look, right? When someone's first pin on you gets a full 2 seconds,
Yeah, man.
that's a little scary, right? Out the rip.
Yeah, that's giving drawing board energy.
I don't want to.
Back to the drawing board vibes.
Right. I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch.
Okay,
Ooh.
I guess it's good to have 2 managers.
But we had 2 managers here.
Mike Noble's working overtime, but not really working overtime.
Right. He's got the whole office behind him.
Man, he's got it.
I guess that's what happens when you're when you're the up and comer. Mike Noble, he had all these different veterans at his back. I think he spent some time with, spent some time with the James gang, just rubbing some elbows, spent some time with all these different people. Ooh, Damon still got choked out. Did you see that again? It was so
Rolling
subtle,
out
I
of the
almost
ring.
missed it.
Wow.
Getting choked a second time. But yeah. Oh, Mike Nobles looks like he's got to have a talk with the referee right now. He's got to, talk about the kids, the wife, show him some of the people in the audience that are his favorites. Oh.
Damon Rill fighting back.
Trying to.
Ooh.
Ooh. He was trying to fight back, but Mike Noble sent him right into that pole, stopped all that energy again. It'd be exciting to see how Damon wants to pull himself back into this match, or if he even can. He used up like I said, he used up a lot of energy in the beginning, so. Ooh. And he's taking a lot of damage right now. I don't know. If you're him, how are you trying to find your way back? Are you trying to take it to the mat?
Well, I'm not him,
Are you
and that's the difference.
Do you think he takes it to the mat? Do you think he tries to find some strikes in here? Maybe find a reversal?
Once you let Mike Noble go on so long, you let him build his confidence. So Damon Rill just needs to find a way to shut him down.
Looks like he's finding a little bit. Mike Noble's not gonna
Going for the roll-up.
Not gonna let him have it though.
Okay, Damon
Referee almost gives him a
drop
three.
kick by Mike Noble.
Damon just can't get a breath.
No, he cannot.
Every time he thinks he has another moment, Mike Noble's on top of it. He's got a drop kick waiting for him. He's got a clothesline waiting for him. He's got 1 or 2 managers waiting for him.
Mike Noble locking in that. Hold up.
Crowd calling for their favorite tag team.
Of course, Damon Rill working up back already. Back breaker.
Took a little bit of a knee to the back. Didn't look like Mike Noble got him up very far, but he. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Damon, for a second time now, got Mike Noble up.
Ooh, clothesline.
He's got the setup. He needs to be able to finish it. Mike Noble's been able to slip out twice now, but 2 clotheslines. Oh, Mike Noble up for a 3rd time. He's got to be able to find that finisher, man.
Counter. Uh-oh.
This is what happens when you
Whisper. And
oh,
nasty.
What do we call that? We call it dread, but that was it. Yeah.
That's whisper in the wind.
Oh, that was oh, is the dread but when he goes off the rope? Is it difference?
You'll know.
I feel like both times he flips though.
You'll know. Right hand to the face of Mike
What
Noble.
happens when he's a little rusty on these singles action though? He's dropped Mike Noble like 3 times now. He's got to be able to finish out some of these moves in order to find his real momentum and put some gold on his waist. Like if he gets Mike Noble up right now, this is a real risky move. I mean, if he gets Mike Noble up, it'd be great. But he's got to be able to get Mike Noble down too. He can't just give up the control. Oh, and he gets it.
Suplex.
Pulls it all the way through. That's a big move. He's got to be able to get the pin though. Come on, you don't have anybody to tag to. You don't have anybody work towards. You got to turn towards your opponent. Get your hand over him. Just reach over there. Oh, maybe he's got more energy in that. I take it back. You know what? That look you gave me, you're right.
Damon real throwing Mike Noble out of the ring.
You know what? He's got energy to spare. You know what?
Yo.
That's on me. That's on me. I doubted the highlight reel. I doubted, and I own it. He's right back to whipping Mike Noble up and around.
Back into the ring. Yeah.
But there's still 2 more people to watch out for. Remember, there's sharks in this water. Oh, kicks Mike Noble away, but he's got to be able to get all the way through the rope.
Oh.
Ooh.
Clothesline through the ropes.
Oh, yo, but.
Yo, sneaky.
Ooh, it looked like he had a clothesline, but it looked like Mike Noble might have dropped Damon down a little bit. That might have been on us. I thought that Damon had him.
Must have hit him with a sneaky DDT.
Oh, Mike says it's over.
Nope. It.
Oh! Some Blue Thunder.
Mike Noble kicking out at 2. Crazy work.
That was insane. Oh,
laying in.
Just throwing strikes out at this point. I think they're both too tired to think about their next move.
Yeah, after
Thinking
that middle rope suplex, I thought everything would be over.
Ooh.
No way.
Gets a good hold of Mike Noble.
Take him up.
Oh! Is able to get him down too. What goes up must come down, he says after all. Come on, ref. We can see that. That's some solid interference. Referee can see that.
Holding the leg of Damon real.
Oh, able to get a hold of Mike Noble again. Pull up a roll up. Oh, and a second manager. Come on, I heard that one. Referee might not have eyes. At least he's got to have some ears. Come on.
You know,
Mike Noble's.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe I'll spin the block on my head. I don't even want to look at this one.
3.
Mike Noble's going to retain.
Mike Noble.
Oh, look back at the screen. Oh, what do we
Putting
see?
away.
Mike Noble retain. I wonder why.
Highlight reel. Damon real.
You know what's messed up?
I'm not surprised. That's probably real.
Damien.
What's messed up?
It's messed up because Damien could have came out here in this match. It still would have looked like a handicap match. Come on, Mike Noble. We got to make that gold mean something.
No comment.
You know what that gold means? That gold means that Mike Noble maybe he's just smarter than me, you know? Maybe he just knows better. Maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I shouldn't believe in him. But
Damon and Real just looks
You know what?
disappointed. Oh!
You know what?
And Mike Noble being a sore winner. Where do they do that at? Apparently, Jersey.
Mike Noble says it's my bow. Claiming is. I think he forgot who won the match. I guess it was him. I guess it is his name on the dub. I don't know. It's hard to.
You gonna go help the ref?
I don't know. I'm just disgusted. Mike Noble's drunk on power. He's got 2 managers. He's got gold. Who let him have this? Who gave him this? Who gave Mike Noble this power?
Yo, somebody get him a ref. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more
Said
action.
we need rap.
Hi, Reggie Edwards, WCWO Wrestling. I am here at Vape and More on the corner of Lyndhurst and Crawfordsville Road. I'm with Paul, one of the owners of Vape and More, and they have so much more than you might expect. Not only do they have all of your smoking accessory needs, they've got spiritual accessories, clothes, incense, candles, bags. They really put the more in Vape and More. Now, Vape and More has been a sponsor of WCWO for 3 years now, sponsoring the Don Basher Memorial, providing a trophy for the Battle Royal every year. Paul?
We'd like to see you guys come visit us. We have plenty of vape accessories and, like he said, a lot more.
Come on down to Vape and More for everything you could possibly need. Paul, thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws. Y'all already know who it is. Like, come on now. Is that Eli?
What's he carrying there? He's got
Yeah,
a box.
What's in the
there?
box?
I'm always scared when wrestlers bring out a box.
Yeah, wearing a jean jacket.
I'm gonna pray it's not thumbtacks.
You want to know what I found out? This really may not mean nothing, but it was kind of funny to me.
What?
But you know how Kendrick Lamar won all those Grammys for a song that he made against Drake, right?
Yeah.
Drake is from where? Toronto, Canada, right? Now, what Kendrick Lamar won, or what he wore at the BET Awards or the Grammys or whatever, was a jean outfit, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Canada, a jean outfit is a jean like suit. You know what I'm saying? Are you following me? Like a jean tuxedo.
Kind of like a sneak diss. Like an underline.
Yeah, it's like Kendrick Lamar doesn't know when to stop. Not Logan Myers. Speaking of Logan Myers,
Yo, speaking of someone who doesn't know when
you
to
know,
stop.
hey, Logan Myers, you know, no one can lose like Logan Myers. Like he lost to Chavo Guerrero, Thunderstorm.
What a sentence. No one can lose like Logan Myers.
Oh, no. Not like Logan Myers.
Oh, I hope Elijah Arrows brought something in that box to help him out of this situation, though. I think Logan Myers kind of pissed off.
What if what's in the box is Eli's family tree, and he finds out that he is indeed not the last son of Zeus? Would that be embarrassing?
And then Logan Myers walked out in the middle of that
shoot.
embarrassing announcement.
What if Logan Myers is... never mind.
What's going on? Why am I out here? Tell me. What do you have to say? That's exactly what I thought. It's disrespect. What's a disrespect? You've become a disgrace to our trainer, Jacob. Everything you've done to Carter, and the constant disrespect you show me. Now see, I'm very used to being disrespected by people who shove needles in their asses, but I refuse to be disrespected by someone that shoves it in their arm. No matter how many times you claim, I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna turn the page, I'm gonna get clean, you fall right back to where you were, what you truly are, a low-life scumbag. You're selfishness. You're a narcissist. Hell, you know what? That's probably why your father wants nothing to do with you. I bet his life got a whole lot better the moment he left you behind. Hell, that's probably why your mother's in jail right now. Oh! Settle down there, Seabiscuit. See, no matter how many times a snake sheds their skin, they're still a snake. I talked to management. That's why you're out here. Because I got a surprise for you. And also,
Elijah Arrows has so much to say he's double fisting the mics.
I just want to see what's in the box.
Logan Myers,
I'm
Yo.
just talking.
Valentine.
Why did he
It's
just
never
say... Why did he just say... she didn't say that.
I told you what was in the box wasn't good, though.
Right, he just hand Logan Myers a leash.
And your ego, man. That's your problem. Even God himself had an ego death.
Is he going to be a good boy and put it on?
Or is it going to be a little?
Your ego is
Yo.
going to kill you.
This is what happens when you walk into conversations and you don't know what's going on. You see homie holding this leash and collar in his hand.
No, you guys don't get it, because he's like, because of this conspiracy. You know, he's a dog of the system. He's part of it.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, Logan Myers. is
Look,
a
somebody
lost
in the
words.
crowd, you
Look at
know
him.
you want to put it on. He's confuzzled.
Logan Myers is
I wonder if
like
he feels
uncharacteristically
disrespected.
silent.
Dang.
Logan Myers.
got some tag team action going on.
Oh, he's got tag team
The
action.
reincarnated
You know what this is? This is WCWO.
WCWO Tag Team Champions.
We've seen so much of the highlight division this week, or the highlight division. Wow, hear me out. It might as well be the highlight division with the highlight reel going on.
You see the James gang,
But
they've just been able to win these
call
tag team champions back to back to back.
it should be the James division now.
There's really no tag team out there that can go up against the James gang.
I mean, there was the highlight reel. I mean, Ruthless Dominant. I mean, it's I ain't got. Like I said, we've seen a lot of tag team matches this week. How about that? A lot of tag team matches. I don't know about a lot of competitors for these guys right here. James Gang kind of build us something different. You know, we saw Andre Stray and Tim Jackson win one. Maybe they got a chance here.
Maybe.
I'll put my stocks over there.
Already? All your stocks?
Not all of them, but some of them. I got a soft spot for Andre.
Uh-oh.
This is why they don't have all of them.
Jax. And some tag team action. Hey, yo.
Who's crazy enough to work with this guy? Maybe it's 1-on-2. You think Jax would do that? You think he would be crazy enough to take on the tag team champions by himself?
That's the only way I see it.
Worse, you think if he won, would he just hold them both by himself? Would it just be Jax?
Right, could Jax be
Could he
the
tag?
WCWO Tag Team Champion?
Could he
Champions?
Could he win it for himself and then have an empty slot and then assign a partner later?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what? This is an interesting one. I'll accept this one. Big Waterboy fan out here. See, now this is why I'm gonna accept it, right? Is because these two guys right here, this for me is like two sides of the same coin. Cause kind of a Waterboy fan, right? And he's like a pillar of justice in a way, right?
Okay.
He never steps down, never let anybody mess with him, whatever, right?
Okay.
Jax fan, and he's a pillar of justice
Okay.
in a way,
All
right?
Preach.
He won't let anybody won't let anybody get away with bad things. You've been a champion for a decent amount of time. He's a real honest dude. So you got two honest dudes here on either side of the spectrum. It's just Jax is kind of crazy and psycho, and Waterboy is kind of like
Lax, laid back,
he's crazy and
He's a
psycho in
real
the surfer
cool
way.
dude, surf's up, dude.
You have to be some sort of psycho to go surfing with sharks, the way that Waterboy does. But it's a different kind of psycho. Do you know? They're like the same person, but with a completely different font. It's like Coraline is a horror movie in a way, right? And then The Ring or Insidious is a horror movie in a way, but they're not the same kind of horror movie.
Crazy point.
No, actually, it's Coraline is an animated movie, and Cinderella is an animated movie, or Surf's Up an animated movie, right? But they're not the same. This right here, this is when worlds collide to take out the James Gang right now.
No, yeah, literally, that's actually exactly what's going on.
You know what? If the conspiracy's true, then James Gang retains. That's what I say. If the conspiracy holds up, you know what? I'm a Jax fan, true and true. Waterboy, he's been, his stocks have been going up constantly. If the conspiracy rings true, we gotta look at them. They're already plotting. They're already plotting right now. +2 special type boost. Nasty plot.
Conniving Kenneth James in the green, standing across from Waterboy.
Green and black just fits the game, James Gang.
And they're
It's
matching.
slimy and oozy.
They're matching.
Yeah. Look, and they're still plotting. Just get over there.
They're just playing around, you know, buying time.
James Gang aren't even taking this seriously. He doesn't even have a do-rag on.
They're the 17,000-time WCWO Tag Team Champions. Who are they going to take serious?
You think they take Jack seriously?
Ooh,
Definitely not taking Waterboy seriously right now.
the disrespect. Kenneth James just throwing Waterboy down. Not even throwing him down,
That's
letting
not
him fall.
That's not disrespect.
That's bullying.
That's worse than disrespect. That's
That's bullying.
indifference. He's indifferent to Waterboy. I don't know if he knew Waterboy was there. That's what's hard.
Making that tag. Now it's Jordan James time to flaunt.
Well, Waterboy makes the tag of shame.
That was definitely a shame.
He was so upset with himself. You could see it. Oh.
Oh. Jackson Morgan throwing Jordan James.
Waterboy is surprised.
Hold
Look at his
up.
face. Hand up. Hey, I'm here if you need me for the tag. Oh. It looked like he
Ooh.
almost got the tag off. Jack's eyes at
Looks
Kenneth
like a
James
monster
down.
in there.
Now he's wailing on his partner.
Making that tag. Now the Waterboy's back in.
Interesting that Jax decides to tag in Waterboy now. Waterboy's got goes for a high kick. Maybe looks like Jax set him up for a little bit more there. Maybe Jax and Waterboy are still trying to figure out what they're gonna do together. But Waterboy sets him.
Oh.
Sets up his own offense.
Flying arm drag.
Almost doesn't get that arm drag though. James Gang.
Oh.
Gets a second one though. It's okay. Waterboy's gonna keep this momentum up. Waterboy's a great single star, but it's gonna be interesting to see if he's gonna be able to meld with Jax here. They had a little bit of a miscommunication earlier, but
Ooh. Skull Crusher doing
And
skull crushing things.
secret third member of the James Gang.
Never sleep on Skull Crusher to be there.
Looks like he went over there to go hit Jackson Morgan and then tags in his own partner. See, Skull Crusher, we know who the titles are.
Nice right
You can
hand
just go
by
sit
Kenneth
down.
James.
Kenneth James got control of this match right now. Waterboy's gonna have to, all that power, not even able to turn around. He's gonna have to find a way into this match. I mean, at the beginning of the match, just wasn't able to stack up to Kenneth James. They know that. That's why they sent Kenneth James out against Waterboy right now. But you know, it's just, you know what? How do you feel about Waterboy? You got into a fight with him earlier, Wiley. Yeah, Waterboy's. Yeah.
T.S. Wiley. Oh,
I looked like you almost took him out at the Rumble there. I saw you guys on the side there.
T.S. Wiley has nothing good to say about Waterboy, and here's why.
I mean, you know, it's a little hard, but Waterboy, you know, he's in the ring with 3 Sharks right now. 4 if you count, you know, guy in the back shouldn't even be in the ring. Waterboy's got to try not to tap out right now. That'd be the worst thing right now. You know, I almost think it'd be worse for Waterboy if he did tap, because then he'd have to deal with Jax. But he's gonna have to make something happen. Maybe if he just, you know, can find a tag to Jackson Morgan, maybe Jackson Morgan can make something happen. But even then,
Oh, nasty. I can't even say that was the right hand. He threw his whole freaking arm into
right
that.
shoulder, forearm, the whole thing.
Jeez, someone help Waterboy.
Ooh.
Somebody
But-
say.
Waterboy's got to do more than just, you know, tag in Jackson Morgan though. He's got to find out how to be a factor in this match right now. You know, had a hard matchup
Oh,
against
man.
Kenneth James. Even harder matchup now.
It's gonna be a long night for Waterboy and Jackson.
All right, now Waterboy's taking the main brunt of all that
He's
damage.
definitely getting whooped.
Ooh, big slap too. Man, Jackson Morgan can get in there and do some damage for sure. I'm just, you know, he obviously is gonna need some help here. And
Uh-oh.
Waterboy
And James has
is just
Waterboy. Oh,
ooh,
for the
is
suplex.
just surviving right now.
Crazy work.
Hard to see where a win con is for Waterboy. If he can even. Ooh, I was about to say.
Wow, that's a flex.
Ooh, into the back water. You know what You know what? I gotta say, I kind of feel bad for Waterboy right now because, you know, he's
You feel
got
bad for Waterboy?
he's got to get the tag now because I just realized something, right? Say Waterboy is gonna get the pin, right? And it's
Okay.
almost a 1-2-3. What happens? Jackson Morgan will come in the ring like he just did and eye down. Ooh, splitting the legs of Waterboy. But he'll eye down the James Gang, right?
Can't.
Look,
Oh,
again.
get out of here.
Jackson Morgan on his way out to break up that pin. So that pin
He
will
would've made it
never
in time.
happen. That pin will never happen as long
Think
as Jackson
so?
Morgan's on top of it, right?
Okay.
So that means that
right,
if
you're right.
Waterboy can never get pinned, he is just. But also,
Oh,
ooh,
nasty.
the James
Everybody
Gang,
getting thrown down.
we know he'll never get a tag,
Somebody owes somebody
and they'll
money.
never let him up. So the Waterboy is stuck in the infinite James Gang loop of depression right now. He can't get a tag because the James Gang won't let him. He can't get some offense going. The
Making
James
that
Gang
tag.
keeps refreshing their tags, and he can't get pins because his own partner is an unstoppable force that just won't let it happen. So the Waterboy is stuck in infinite loop right now.
Definitely.
He's
Still
and he
making
escapes
that
it.
tag.
Finally escapes the infinite loop.
Jackson Morgan working that double close
Finds his way out of the James Gang labyrinth. And now the Minotaur is here to wreck some shop.
I don't know about the Minotaur.
No, that's what it is, right? The monster of the labyrinth is the Minotaur. This is the final boss right here. He found his way to the center of the maze, and now it's time. Look, Bull revving up his horns.
What is he doing?
Oh! Ole!
Yeah.
And now it's back to
That
Waterboy.
was the best idea.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey, yo, he's finding some offense, though. Yo,
Oh.
Waterboy, let's get it, A kick? Oh, backwards kick. Oh, another kick.
Lift him up. Oh.
Some interesting kick.
Oh.
Yo,
Drop him down. Oh.
those MMA calf kicks,
Trot.
up and over. Maybe got a little too fancy with the kick.
Oh!
Ooh, he had a lot of well-placed kicks, but he wasn't able to.
Wow.
Damn.
James Gang literally
They
beat
just,
the snot out of Waterboy. I mean, there's
Yeah,
really
man,
nothing
I
more that
mean,
I can say there.
dude.
I
they-
mean, Waterboy tried at the last moment, had
Like I
that little
said-
spurt of energy.
Jackson Morgan,
But Jordan James, come on now.
he was there on the side.
You
he
had
was
to
waiting
do
for
that
the tag,
the whole match in order for it to mean something.
but see, I don't know. Waterboy's great at finding, a second win, but you can't get a second
That was
win.
one of those last-minute second wins.
See, but that's the thing, is that when there's two people, when you're fighting one person, you might get a second win because you're trading out exhaustion, right? Every time you're getting exhausted because you're getting hit by a move, they're getting exhausted because they're hitting you, right? But when you're in a tag team match, it's different. When you're a tag team match and
Yeah,
they're
well-
constantly refreshing, James Gang know how to play these tag matches.
Yeah.
They keep themselves fresh, they keep themselves up. They always better, he says. This is the thing about the James Gang. See, they can make a monster like Jackson Morgan look like a small one, look like a small fry. They trivialized Jackson Morgan in this match. They took the fight to Waterboy, and they kept the the infinite cycle going, the infinite loop, and it was too much. You can be two great individual single stars, but that's not what it takes to be at the top of the tag team division. It doesn't take a monster. It doesn't take David and Goliath to win a tag team. You have to have two Goliaths.
So you say.
Hey yo, that's why I said though. Tim Jackson and oh, I can do it. Andre, you know what I'm saying? That right there, that's two Goliaths.
know, there's a lot that you could say about Brody Bodkins. This former champion has been through it. He's held it, smelled it.
He's been in the trenches. He's been at the bottom with the rest of us. But you know what I'm saying? He keeps trucking through it all. You could say he's on the up and up. You could say maybe he's had a tough week or two. You know, had some championship gold there for a second. Sniped out from under
Just
him.
about finding that momentum. Getting back on track.
He's looking for his next spot. Looking for the next person in his crosshairs.
Oh yeah.
Looking for the next person in the railroad crossing.
And right now, his next opponent is Dex Royal. Thunderstorm Dex Royal was able to get a win over the Mr. Anderson in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
This is interesting right here. This is right here is a WCWO golden boy per se right here. Great look, great moves. Real interesting to see how he's gonna stack up against Brody Bodkins this week. Who would you got?
A frustrated Brody Bodkins.
Frustrated Brody Bodkins at that. But you think that works for or against Brody Bodkins here against Dex Royale? Because Dex Royale, definitely one who loves to have fun in the ring. Maybe even an instigator, you could say, right? I would say if there's one word I'd use to describe Dex Royale, it'd maybe be an anti-hero, right?
I see 2 talented superstars.
Love to hate him, hate to love him. Talked about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Dex Royale takes them both. Oh. Couldn't help but notice that the girls in the audience were the first ones to start calling his name.
The other side of the track, weighing in at 400 pounds per square yard, he is the Fright Train, Brody Bodkins. And his opponent, from London, Ontario, Canada, he is the Airwalker, Dex Royal. And your referee for this match will be Angel.
This match could really go either way.
See, to me, I see this as a case of min-maxing or, you know, all around, right? Dex Royale, he's got speed, he's got power, he's got technique.
And he definitely has that
Charisma.
confidence off that win with Mr. Anderson.
Exactly. You know?
You wouldn't be able to knock me down.
But, you know, Brody Bodkins may not have confidence right now. A little bit of loss here and there, taking it away from him, chipping it down a little bit. May not always have speed, you know. May not have the technique to, you know, pull people, you know, into his game, you would say, right? Brody Bodkins is not one where, you know, you're always playing his game. But you can't beat his power. You can't beat his stamina. You can't beat his tank, right? A min-maxed monster versus the all-around jack of all trades, right?
You said a mid-match, like a mid-card wrestler?
Like anything he doesn't need is minimal, and everything he does need is maximal, right? Like if you had a mage, he would be like maximum intelligence, right? If you have a strong fight, like an assassin type, right? Strong speed, strong attack power, right? Brody Bodkins, he's a tank.
Yeah.
Strong defense,
Yeah.
strong attack, lots of HP, a big sponge, a big tank just meant to be there. Mobility, doesn't need it. Technique, doesn't need it, right?
Swinging
But
for the
Dex Royale's
headlock.
going to show maybe why he might need it. Do you think, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, like, you think the gap in technique from, you know, between these two, the gap in speed, you think that'll be the difference, or will the difference be the gap in power, the gap in resilience?
Maybe the difference will be the gap in experience.
I mean, both of these guys.
The gap in knowledge.
Right? I was
The
gonna
gap
say,
in intellect. That's really
see,
what
that's
it
a
boils
hard
down
one, though,
to.
because
What each man knows. Which man knows the most.
both of these guys have both had their spotlight up in WCWO near the top
Right
of the
now.
list, right? Both wore gold, both sat you know, fighting the best of the best, right?
Oh.
Experience. Oh, going for
Royal
Brody
climbing
Bodkins
down.
at first, but
Not a
now
good
looking
place.
for Dex. He could have dropped there, but maybe he decided against it.
Oh.
Dex goes for the kick, but Brody Bodkins stops it. However, Dex is the one on his feet. Dex gives a little taunt and allows Brody Bodkins up.
Interesting
He says,
to see
I will
there.
let you get to your feet, he says. And, you know, that's normally a mistake. You know, most wrestlers we got here fight to get Brody Bodkins to his feet. They do everything in their power just to get him there, and they still don't even win. Dex Royale got Brody Bodkins to his feet, little to no effort, and then let him get back up. That should tell you about the kind of, you know, caliber of fighter that Dex Royale is here. And the second taunt on Brody Bodkins.
Oh.
Maybe he's paying for it. However, this goes to show you right here, we have two top-tier competitors. We're not in the mid-crop anymore. Brody Bodkins throws the taunt back, but maybe he pays for it too.
Dex Royal able to get Brody over. Now.
Oh! Brody Bodkins catches it. That huge power.
Reversing. Okay, there's counter battle.
Technique.
Jeez.
It keeps coming back to the power and the technique. The power and the
Dex
technique.
might fly. Oh.
This is Dex Royale trying to pull back his other attribute he's got under his wing. If it's not technique, it's definitely speed.
He's trying to put the big man out.
Back in and back out. Back in and back out. Back in and back out. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. Oh.
Oh.
And now Brody Bodkins
made him pay.
With his second attribute, tank, defense. Able to take the first two and still able to prep himself back up to catch him, or catch Dex Royale for the second, or for the third rather.
Ooh. Right shot to the midsection by Brody Bodkins.
Trying to strip Dex of this royalty he's got on him right now. Keeps coming back to these attributes, keeps coming back to this game. And like you said, I think it will be an experience game, but experience is an invisible factor. It's not something we can really measure here. We can measure speed, measure power.
We won't measure experience. We'll measure intellect. That you can. You may not be able to put it on a scale.
Brody Bodkins taking it to each corner here. Ooh. And it's interesting to see how he uses his power here, just pounding into him like a rhino.
You got to say pause after saying something like that.
Oh, sorry, man. You know what? You're right. You're right.
You can't say sorry like after. Like, come on, just what's wrong with you, man? I might have to get Brody to come back here and deal with you right quick. That's if he can get past Dex Royal.
Barely even got a one count there. Ooh.
Can you just stomp in the back of the head?
Right. I thought he was about to put that whole weight on it.
Jesus.
If Dex hadn't got up so early, I think Brody might have just taken out his shoulder, bro. He was gonna stomp him out. Looks like he might have got his shoulder anyways. Look at him, the way he's kind of favoring that arm.
I'm just saying it was looking like Brody was just picking spots.
But this is what
pick at.
Maybe Brody ain't got that experience to know where to put it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just
Ooh. He has the power though.
Yeah. Maybe it just doesn't matter where he hits. Maybe it's as long as
as long as it lands.
Like as long as as long as it lands, right?
Ooh,
Dex Royale's like, oh, I gotta, right here, the right place, the right time, speed and accuracy to make it happen. I think Brody Bodkins just, the make it happen part.
Oh, wow, nice.
Just send him swinging, no time to even think about it. Normally we can see Dex like counter something there, maybe wrap his leg around, maybe able to use some power to stop it, but there's just no stopping Brody Bodkins when he's on a roll here. Now he's gonna look to maybe slow it down against Dex Royale here.
Now Brody's just using his body weight to hold down Dex Royal.
And you can see how easy this is for Brody Bodkins on the lower end here. Only has to use that top end strength. You know,
Dex has that foot on the rope.
while Brody Bodkins just gets to sap all of Dex's strength, he gets the rest. He gets to, you know, regain all this energy back. That's the best part about being, you know, so tanky, about being able to take all these hits is, you know, the rejuvenation factor, right? Every time you get a chance to breathe, you're just getting all this energy back, all the time back.
Brody Bodkins really laying in those forearms. Dex needs to figure something out.
Ooh, big splash. Keeps him in the corner. I don't think Dex could have got out of that one right away. Maybe had a little bit of time, but just not able to react. Look at him there. Just barely able to breathe. Not able
Dex
to
hearing his name.
You think he can hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the crowd's loud enough.
Ooh, able to get some motivation. Trying to, oh!
Gets the other foot up.
Well, he got that knee up. Trying to clothesline.
And that didn't work earlier.
Well, he thought it worked now.
Maybe. I mean, maybe after a little bit of time, but.
It might. Hold up. Oh!
Second
the
rope
flying
shoulder tackle.
block. Yeah, hell yeah.
It didn't work before. It didn't work now. He decided to put some oomph on it.
Uh-oh.
Dex Royale said it's time to stop being lazy. It's time to reach into the next level.
Yeah,
next bag of tricks.
Trying to lock in. Hold up. Oh! Dex with a double stump to the back of the head of Brody Bodkins.
Look at him. He's fired up.
I think Dex is going up.
Oh. Hey, the crowd was calling for it earlier. He finally took it off for him. I think that's Dex's way to say that. I think he thinks it's over.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to put Brody away, trying to put him away for good. Oh.
Brody moving out of the way.
Out of the way to stomp. It's in that last. Oh, Dex is able to find his way behind him.
Fighting for control right here.
He just keeps getting behind Brody here. Oh, second rope. Flip over. Third time, he's behind him. Fourth time, behind him. Over again.
Oh, nasty headbutt. Definitely called Dex.
You see that Wolverine thing? He keeps teleporting behind him. Brody's like, you know what? You want to keep getting behind me? I'll be there. I'll be where you want to be. Catches it with a huge headbutt, sends him on the run. Ooh.
Discus clothesline by Brody. Dex kicking out at 2.
Can't believe it was at 2. Barely even saw it at 2. Dex Royale, this is how you know he's on that second caliber. Dex Royale's like half the size of Brody Bodkins right now, and he's still kicking out this late in the match.
Oh, yeah.
He's still fighting this late in the match. That's how you know he is an S-tier ranked wrestler.
Oh! Dex kicking out at 2 again. Frustration on the look of Brody Bodkins right here.
I don't know. I think Dex is just 1 or 2 moves away at this point. I don't know what puts him down. I don't know what puts him away for good. And he's still getting back up. How much endurance does he have?
Exactly what he needs to get through this match right here.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess jack of all trades, right? We can't count him out of endurance.
Off the rope. Spear.
Oh, big spear. Can't count him out of endurance. Can't count him out of power. This is why we call him a jack of all trades, is because maybe he's got all the attributes. Maybe he got all the attributes and more.
Dex going
maybe
up.
Dex Royale is just the whole package.
Oh, frog splash.
The royal package. Come on. Take him up to another one. Take it up into another one. A second, third rope splash. Brody Bodkins
What's going on here?
Another
Another frog splash. Oh, ow.
Another frog splash. You think we're going to see a third one? You think we're gonna see a third one? I
Dex
think we're
going
gonna see
for
a
a
third
third
one.
frog splash.
Can we get 3 in a row?
Oh!
Ooh!
Is he not done here?
Yo, come on. Yo, ref, stop him.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Yeah, Dex has turned
Hit
into a
him.
madman.
just throw it into a pin. Get it into a pin. It's okay. You don't need to.
Oh.
I think Brody Bodkins owes Dex Royale money.
Wow. Yo.
Yo. What?
So is Brody Bodkins OP or what?
No.
Is he just immune?
Like.
Is he immune to the frog splash or is he immune to Dex Royale?
I have a new conspiracy. Dex Royale has defibrillator pads in his chest, and they revive Brody Bodkins from the dead.
Either that or he weighs about $150.
I guess I'll give it that too. Maybe Brody Bodkins is just has so much defense that Dex Royale is just is unable to really, do the damage to the massive pool of HP that Brody has.
And Dex able to take the win
Able to just
after
take the top.
4,000 frog splashes and kicks to the head.
Is that final
Finally
kick
able
to, the
to
head
get a
that did
win
it.
over Brody Bodkins. Zay Gates. Music playing. Once again in the Outlaw Arena. I think it's hot in the locker room, Jackie. I think it's hot.
Hey,
And they're the big champ alongside the real deal.
look at him. He's excited. He's pumped. I think Zay Gates has got something to prove tonight.
You know, if I were a betting man, I'd bet that Zay Gates was not in the mood right now. Chip on his shoulder.
Look at him. It don't matter what kind of night it is for Zay Gates. He's going to come out here. He's going to be the GOAT. Big guy.
And his opponent, the current Outlaw champion.
You would do it with it?
What, you talking about? You talking about Glaze? I will trapping. Okay.
He's got such a clean drop, dude.
Well, the title's nice.
This right here, this is a classic. Zay, Malenco, they seen each other face to face enough times to know this ain't no joke. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This is no kiddie pool. This is top of the top, cream of the crop. One's left standing, the other drop. Look at him, he's pumped, he's jumping. He's trying to get some new
Malenco.
gold tonight.
Zay Gates. Oh, this is crazy.
So if he doesn't have any gold, what is he the champ of? Right now.
You couldn't imagine.
Champ of the people, depending on how you look at it.
What if he just what if he held like a Tetris world record we didn't know about, and he was just the biggest Tetris champ?
Or maybe baseball. Or maybe
I
he
can
has
see
a
that.
trophy or something.
Zay's an athlete. I could see him,
Yeah, man.
having something on the side like
Flourishing.
that. Baseball, basketball. I bet with the way that Zay jumps off that top rope, I bet he could dunk in basketball. I could see that.
You think we're going to see a frog splash?
We might. I think Zay Gates. I think he's got all the different ways to put down Malenco. I think he's. Ooh,
Chopping
slides
right.
under. Maybe he catches a little bit of that heel too. He's gonna be an electric one. Turn Zay
Malenco.
around.
Oh.
Trying to turn him inside out. Damn. Off the rope. Ooh.
Oh.
Making it electric again, but he won't let go.
Oh! Malenco
Hot.
just throwing Zay
Hot.
Gates across that ring.
Bop.
Oh.
And squashed. Tossed and
Able to
squashed.
slow things down for himself.
You hear that chop? He screamed when he did that chop.
Oh, yeah.
He screamed doing the chop.
Oh.
Yo, Zay's feet, when he hit the
Billy.
corner, Zay's feet came out from under him and just started jangling with ragdoll physics.
The real deal, able to save his client there. Zay Gates.
Malenco's pissed.
Now
He's
he's
going.
got
Hey,
it.
he's got his hands up. He's got his hands up. That means you can't touch him, right?
What you gonna do, real deal? What you gonna do, real deal? What you gonna do, real deal? You gonna
Hey, if you're the real deal, you better be ready for war.
Oh yeah.
Oh, up and over.
Oh,
he came down
wow.
with an elbow.
That was nasty.
He brought the whole, axe down on Malenco right there.
Zay Gates just parading around. Oh. Oh.
A few stomps out. Bringing the axe on Malenco's back, but not actually getting Malenco to the ground. Like, we've seen a lot of strikes, but we're not seeing a lot of, like, ooh. I guess we're seeing some control now, able to get Malenco's arm. But Malenco is, you know, he's found his feet. He's back up, maybe in the corner, maybe in disadvantage. But, oh.
Zay just stomping the crap
You know
out of
what?
Malenco.
Zay found his feet, too. And Malenco also had found Zay's feet. Ooh.
Ooh.
I thought Zay was going to come down on it, but no, he tricks us both. He hits him with a solid, disrespectful slap. Even the manager got a piece a little bit there.
Oh, yeah.
Malenco.
Zay thought that he had time to flex around outside the ring. Obviously, that cost him.
I don't know why Zay thinks he's got time to flex with Malenco around.
Maybe he
You
does.
think with the experience that these two have, you know, like maybe like I feel like Zay messes around in a lot of their fights together, and I feel like when the day that Zay smartens up, thinks about it a little bit more, and just, you know, maybe focuses on the match a little bit, that's the day that Zay wins.
Yep.
He's an athlete with the mind of a fool. You know what I'm saying? Biggest champ by far, sure. Maybe he could still use a little bit of growing up.
Of course, can't we all? Now Zay Gates,
You know,
pulling
look
that
at this.
arm.
He's still finding time to flex in the middle of a submission move. What are you doing?
Flexing, you know, you
tighten
got to
up, boy.
get it in. You know, hey.
That boy ain't right.
You see that
Ooh.
way?
Look at Malenco right now. Oh, I don't even want to be a part of that. Oh. You had him in a good, wait, hold on. Zay had him in a good submission move. Now he's focusing on the leg instead. I know we said he came out with something to prove tonight, but, you know, let's stay focused here. He's starting on this leg now. New submission move.
He wants to break
Twisted
Malenco
and
down.
turning. He's trying to break Malenco's leg.
Ooh.
Break him down, more like break it off. Malenco almost took his head off, though.
Oh.
Almost
Kicks.
maybe if Zay hadn't readjusted, he wouldn't have been right in the perfect spot to catch a boot to the face.
Oh, nasty
Oh.
backbreaker.
Malenco came
Jeez.
down, though. Look, hey, you know what? I take it back, though, because of that submission move, Zay went down on that knee, and that knee was injured. He didn't catch the
Kick
whole
out
amount
at
of it,
two.
and that allows him to get that kick out.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the forethought, right? It's the thinking about it. Zay's trying to cripple the moves before they happen, right? Cripple the arm so he can't get some good hits. Cripple the leg, he can't get a good drop on the knee. But you know what? He still has another good arm here, and he's going to get all these big chops. Look, every time, this is what I was talking about too, every time Zay gets hit, his feet ragdoll. His feet went all the way up to
That's
the
a
top
lot
of
of
the rope.
power coming from Malenco.
Malenco slapped him so hard Zay's feet went almost over the rope. Malenco almost hit him out of the ring. If this was a rumble, Zay almost got taken out. Oh, Malenco's about to swing him with one hand. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Hey. Hey, Brody Bodkins had that opportunity earlier, and he thought smarter of it. Malenco maybe didn't watch that match.
Working back up. Oh. Almost. I don't know what Zay was thinking.
Hey, yo, I don't think.
You know, it's a lot of little people trying to knock down big people
I was
today.
about to say, people. Speaking
Like,
of
come
someone
on,
not
like,
watching
get
the
a
match,
job.
see,
You know what I'm
Two-
saying? Like, get a job.
yeah, these are two top
Can
tier
you
performers.
not
Maybe
watch
they should.
the match before you go in?
Hey, you know what? Like I said, maybe these guys are just so
Like-
top tier, so prideful. Oh,
Ooh.
dang!
Yeah, so
Oh
prideful.
my gosh! That
Look
they,
at this.
They think
Look.
that no one contests them, so maybe they don't watch other people's matches. They don't think it's in their level. Ooh, hits him with a big eat defeat, yo.
Almost.
I thought
I
Zay
think
was
he
about
missed.
to get tossed with a big German. You see that earlier?
Oh!
And a swinging neck breaker too.
That was crazy.
Damn. Zay's finding some
Malenco kicking out at
offense
two.
all over today. Swinging Malenco head first. Zay's trying to turn this one interesting. He's trying to, you know what? He's trying to be a new 2-time champ, the biggest champ with the most titles. Look at him, eyeing up Malenco.
Oh. Kick to
One
the
kick.
shoulder. Nah,
Oh,
kick to the
back
chin.
kick front and back. Oh,
Oh!
Malenco tossed him away. I'm not having any of it.
Oh, no, not at all. Too big for that.
Oh,
Just ragdolling him.
oh,
Hold on.
he's gonna toss it again.
What's going on?
Tried to turn him.
Oh!
Tried it once.
Finish it.
Yo,
They kicking out. Oh, my
Hey, yo.
gosh.
maybe Zay Gates might just be a victim of the system. You saw that right there? The referee, he was, I think the referee was more pumped than we were for that count. He went 1, 2. Oh no. You know what? Maybe if Zay
Malenco
Gates
in
were to
disbelief.
watch matches back, maybe he'd know that the referee might have messed him up there. Maybe he could appeal the match, but I guess he won't know because he don't watch. But you know what? Maybe Malenco don't watch either. That's an awful. He's going to the top right now. I don't think he sees what kind of damage these top rope moves do to these wrestlers. Malenco, or maybe he just don't care. It's all right. Yo, Malenco, it's all right. You don't have to do it. Oh, it's all right. Zay Gates gonna save us all.
Ooh.
Mostly himself. Now he's able to
Kick.
turn it around.
Oh,
in a
with the
double stomp.
Double back stomp. Zay Gates going for the frog splash. Oh!
In a
Now
big
that
one.
is a frog splash.
See, that's what we were talking about earlier. That jumping power is Zay Gates.
Malenco kicking out at 2.
No one jumps as high as Zay Gates does. No one has that athleticism. There's just something about it. Actually, you know what? There might just be one person who might jump as high as Zay Gates does. It might just be the referee in the ring right now, bro.
Ooh.
You see how high he was jumping? At least he's making sure that 3 count will be indisputable. We have been having a lot of these, disputable WCWO 3 counts. Maybe this referee's trying to make sure that, it's always perfect count of 3. Who am I to question? Zay Gates looks like he's going for a pedigree right now. Some sort.
No way. This dude is crazy.
Oh, he lands on his feet. And taunts.
Nice.
Instead of.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Taunt to get bodied. The only perfect combo. The only combo that's universal. Don't matter what game you're playing, don't matter if it's wrestling or karate or anything. The only combo that's
going on
universal is
here?
taunt to get bodied.
Ooh.
Throws Zay Gates into his own
Ooh.
manager. You made this bed, you lie in it, Zay Gates. It's about that time. Malenco's aiming up his prey. Zay Gates sees it coming.
Oh! Ouch.
Malenco
Yikes.
just drops him. Right. Drives that shoulder
Oh
through
my
Zay Gates'
gosh.
stomach. Just cuts him in half like a guillotine.
Oh, my gosh.
One part is Zay Gates on the right. The other half is Zay Gates on the left. Looks like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
First they took my legs and they threw it over there. And then they took my arm and they threw it over there.
Malenco able to get the win tonight over Zay Gates.
Malenco!
Wow. I'm not surprised.
That's going to start being the build-up. We're going to be like, and the winner is Malenco! we going to let the music drop for it. That's what we're going to start doing. That's going to be the new play.
Ladies
but you know
and
what?
gentlemen,
You gotta
your outlaw champion, Malenco.
And you know what? In order to see the next time Malenco picks up his W, and we're going to do that, you're going to have to catch it. In order to catch it, you would have had to be there. And in order to be there, you're going to have to tune in next week, next Friday, catch a new WCWO, catch
Something
a new
like
Malenco
that.
W.
Yeah, something like that. We'll catch you, Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out to the Outlaw Arena. Here at the Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws, this is what we do. It is me, Ronan, and that is just simply divine.
It's just me, Jackie. And we'll see you next time.
Man, we
You better catch us.
out it.